Good morning, you guys. Good morning. I decided to do just a little at-home vlog today. I'm going to bring you with me to water the plants. It's been so hot here the past few days, but I think today, it feels good. I know I look like crap. I already went to the doctor. I had an early morning doctor's appointment. I've already gone and I came right back and had breakfast with Mom. And so now I'm just sitting in the patio now. See, I came out to work. But first, I want to thank you for clicking on my video and being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. If you are new here, I hope you decide to subscribe. And for all of you, please give me a thumbs up because it does help my channel and it helps you find my daily uploads. Thank you so much, you guys. Now let's dig into the video. Work, just water. And here I sit. Yeah. I usually have to water this planter right here to the left because none of my sprinklers reach it. Watering my plant. Oh, look, is that a grasshopper? No. Is it? Yep, it sure was. So watering for me is very calming and therapeutic. Yesterday I had a pretty tough, stressful day. Feeling a little better today, but just a little, not much. So here I'm trying to start the day with, well, I started it with the doctor's appointment, but it's still morning. It feels really nice out here. The weather is just really pretty. I think I need to move that geranium. It's a pink one, but this tree was planted here by a bird and I let it go. I didn't think it was gonna affect that geranium down there, but it kind of is. I don't know if this geranium needs more sun. Sometimes a little tiny frog, or about that big, hangs out in here. And I'm so afraid of frogs. When I was a little girl, I used to play with them. We used to live by a canal, and we would go, me and my brother and friends, we would go into that canal because both my parents were at work, and we were like latchkey kids. So we would go with some of the neighborhood kids and collect frogs, pollywogs. There was also like a empty lot in the back of the houses, the neighborhood that we lived in. And I used to get little lizards. We'd catch them, bring them home, keep them as pets. I also used to, and I don't know the right term for these bugs, they were like roly-poly bugs. I called them potato bugs because when they would get scared, they would roll up into a ball. You would never catch me touching any of these things now in this old age. But when I was a kid, I was a tomboy and a half. Let's go to the backyard. Okay, come on. So you guys, I've been studying. I had bad luck with all of these plants that I potted. Obviously, I depotted them because they weren't doing any good. But anyway. Oops. That has a sprinkler. That sprinkler will not detach from that hose. So I use this for the potted plants, and then I switch over. This one I'm trying to get it back up and green again, and it calls for a lot of water. These things, those plants usually grow in rivers along the riverside. They like to be in a lot of water. That's where I depotted some of those pots. I just threw the soil over there. I want to repot these. I have not planted my lemon tree or my lime tree yet. So, let me see. I think I have a phone. Okay, oops. Why does it look like that? That's weird. I guess I don't know my camera. I need to buy a new vlogging camera. I'm going to turn the sprinkler on now. That's gross. What is that? The sun is already kicking up. It's probably about 10 o'clock right now. and it's starting to get warm. So I'm going to switch out these hoses right now and turn the sprinkler on. Just listen to the excitement of the kids at the school across the street. Today is their first day back to school. Tomorrow is first day back to school for 3 of my grandsons, but of course they're at different schools. But the one here, it's their first day, and you could hear all the kids out there just having fun, screaming, laughing, and playing. I love to listen to the sounds of the school kids. Depending on how the weather is later, not right now, but later, then I'm gonna come out and do some potting. I'm going to put the lemon tree and the lime tree in the pots that I bought for them. And I even want to transplant the fig tree. I love figs. And I have had that little fig out there, that tree. Let me lock this door. Anyway, that little fig tree has been in the ground out there for at least 4 years. And it's so tiny. It's like it's not growing. So we'll see what the afternoon brings. It's all up to the weather, although the weather's kind of nice right now, but we'll see. Now, Mom's been watching this YouTuber, the Hillbilly Cooker. Anyway, she wants her cookbook. She has a cookbook on Amazon, and I'm gonna look it up right now and get it for Mama.
Smooth out and it will get creamier. Mine's still kind of all falling apart right now. Don't add more sweet condensed milk to it. This is not too dry. This is
Hillbilly Kitchen.
This is pretty much what you're looking for.
What you doing, precious? Mom's cleaning 3 cups of pinto beans. She's making sure there's no little rocks or anything in there. This is a little process that she goes through to make sure that, she cleans them out, and then she'll rinse them really good. We're going to cook these in, let's see, we're rinsing right here. We're going to cook them in the Instapot. I think she's going to throw some other ingredients in. She's chopping up some bacon and some... Oh, here she put it in the pot. But she is going to add, I'm just taking a look-see at the sprinkler out there. Anyway, these are the seasonings she put in there. She chopped up onions, garlic, and then the bacon. All of that's going to go in the Instapot with the frijolitos. She makes beans every week. She loves them, and they come out really, really good. They don't last, this is a Latino household. We eat frijoles here. You ready, Freddie?
And they're delicious. Mom's really famous for her pot of beans. She's just a little afraid of this pot, so I'm always the one in charge of it. I love this pot to make beans because they're out within like 25 minutes, where on the stovetop it'll take a couple hours, and our new stove is really tricky. But anyway, so we use that Instapot, and now she's using these little Jiffy mix to make some cornbread. She really got the cooking bug in her today, and I like when this happens.
It's because you got that camera there.
And then she whipped up some oatmeal raisin cookies. She's actually making 2 trays of these. I feel very spoiled today. Mama, these frijoles are gorgeous. Oh my God, they're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I think... Hey guys, I'm back here in my room, laying on my belly. I was thinking about pulling out a bag of some of that floral that I got from Amazon a while back. I haven't done anything with it, and I want to do, like, put it together, do a little decor, decorate like the front entry by the front door. But I can't. I don't want to. I am being super lazy. Well, as you can see, I watered. That was my therapy. And it did help me. It did help me today. I feel a little better than I did yesterday. I had a pretty hard day. It was stressful. My issue is watching the news. And I really don't want to get into that. But yesterday just threw me. And I was praying and crying and praying. And I'm still praying. Praying for those people. Who just live in such unsettling times right now. It feels like change is happening so rapidly, and every single day it's something new, or 5 new things, and I just said I wasn't going to talk about this stuff, So I'm trying to stay feeling better. So Mom knows how to comfort me with food. She just started cooking. She even threw a rack of ribs in the oven. They're still cooking right now. The beans are delicious. She knows I do love oatmeal cookies with raisins in them, so she made those. She's like, so you could have some with your coffee. Every morning we'll have a little bit. Instead of having a bowl of oatmeal, we'll have a cookie. And I'm like, oh, okay, I like that idea, I told her. So that's what we did today. Rosie's YouTube birdie channel is on. She's back here taking a nap. But she had a tough night last night. And I think because of the stress that I had yesterday, I don't know if I think he picked up on it. I actually had to turn my house alarm off 2 different times last night and put the patio lights on to let him out. I don't like him to sleep outside, but he kept wanting to go outside. And the reason why I don't like to let him out at night is because the neighbors are always showing us. I'm like in an online neighborhood group, and we talk to each other all the time. And a lot of, like, a school of raccoons will get in people's backyards, or squirrels. We have a ton of them. Those are harmless. But we have raccoons, we have possums, and skunks. Ugh. And kid foxes. The kid foxes don't get in the backyard. It's the other ones that get in the backyard. So that's one of the reasons why I don't like Butchie out at night, because the neighbors always report these little visitor critters. I let Butchie out a couple times last night, and I couldn't sleep because I didn't want him outside. So he finally came in. I want to say it was pretty close to 5 a.m. And when he was outside, I kept checking on him. But anyway, he finally came in, and so there I was with turning the alarm off so I could let him in. And then once he's in and everything's locked, then I turned the alarm back on. And I probably fell asleep around 5, and then I had to get up at 7 for my doctor's appointment. I had a really early doctor's appointment. So that was my night in a nutshell. So I feel kind of tired. Like I said, I think Butchie was picking up on my stress level. I had really high stress yesterday. And I think our pets, I believe they do pick up on our emotions and our feelings. They're so in tune with us.